Nice numbers for both of these stars. Their season comes down to making it to 15 first. In the 5th set, we played a 15. You still have to win by 2. Winner goes to the regional final, and it's going to be the first point going to Wisconsin.
Tough serve pass, really tight, and Maddie Walk didn't have an angle to get under it.
Texas A&M trying to get to the regional final for the first time since 2001. Wisconsin, it would be a 7th straight regional final for the Badgers. Two tough serves to start for the Badgers. Carter Booth rejected by Casapala.
Great defense by Texas A&M, because right now they're not getting great passes out of serve receive. They're out of system from an offensive standpoint. A great response defensively from Casapala.
Schumacher takes the pass, and a misconnection with Charlie Furbringer and Anna Smrek.
Looked like Anna Smrek lost her footing. She was trying to go off one foot. Not sure what happened, but that's a break for the Aggies.
Booth with a quick touch. Wisconsin looking a little rattled right now. Lednicki tipping with her right hand. Sarah Franklin out of the back row, stopped by Casapala. On the back line goes Anna Smrek.
Incredible defense by the Aggies, blocking, but Anna Smrek finds the back line in transition. Wisconsin having to work very hard for each point.
That puts Smrek into double figures, so now 3 Badgers with double-figure kills. Maddie Walk throws it back to Logan Lednicki.
The hot hand for the Aggies. Logan Lednicki has lots of answers this part of the match.
Smrek had to chase it.
A&M's just bodying the ball right now, keeping it alive.
Furbringer to Booth. That has been solid.
Charlie Furbringer has so much confidence in Carter Booth. I knew she was going there because that connection has been so good, and Carter Booth having a fantastic match with the 12 kills, hitting almost 500.
Give her 13 kills now, and that ties her career high. One-handed save by Orgel, but CeCe Crawford couldn't send it back.
And I really like that from Morgan Perkins. She was high in the air. It was almost like she hung there for a couple of seconds, and she decided at the last second to take something off of that swing, place it right in front of CeCe Crawford.
Service error by Manning, and we're knotted at 4.
Aggies are in a rotation where Maddie Walk, the setter, is in the front row, but Logan Lednicki now in the back row, giving them that option on the D or C ball.
Guchtikin rotates back in to serve. Saved by Gigi. Sarah Franklin. Maddie Walk to the middle with Morgan Perkins. Dug up by Underwood. Humphrey. Sarah Franklin, 18 kills.
Aggies working so hard on their defensive side, but not able to get the swing and transition that they want.
You can only dig so many balls until you actually got to take a good rip at it.
On the Wisconsin side, Gutschken had a couple of nice digs in that rally to keep him alive.
She's so good at the dolphin dive where she's fully extended, like not a single body part is off on the floor.
Furbringer calling on Franklin, changing up her shot. Back to Power. Sarah Franklin taking 3 swings in that rally, and that ball was tight. Jamie Morrison has the green challenge card.
Texas A&M is challenging a net violation.
You're looking to see a net violation here.
It was interesting. It was a tight set by Wisconsin.
The original call is no net, point Wisconsin. Texas A&M is challenging a net violation.
It was a tight set by Wisconsin, and nobody from Texas A&M went up to block the ball.
I agree. I didn't know what happened or why they pulled out of that.
I wonder if they thought they saw a net and just stopped. But you got to play through that. Go up and try to contest. Let the refs clean it up later.
Did not call a net violation live. Do we see one here? No, the net was moving because Morgan Perkins' hair turned into it.
Yeah, there's nothing there from that angle that
No.
I see. Sarah Franklin's not in the net.
But I think it's a good challenge.
After review, there was no net violation. We are confirming the play. Point Wisconsin. Texas A&M will lose one of their challenges.
Jamie Morrison gets an opportunity to talk to his team.
Agreed.
In the 5th set.
It's almost just an additional timeout to be able to settle your team, because it's clear that Wisconsin's rolling at the moment. Momentum's on their side.
You're going to 15 points. Wisconsin is on a 3-0 run. Morgan Perkins in the middle. When they can go there, they will.
And the timing finally connected for the two of them. The last few swings we've seen from Perkins, it's just been a little bit off, so she's mishit a couple of those swings. There they fully connect. Great contact, results in a kill.
Charlie Furbringer out to Sarah Franklin. 3 ball back to the Badgers. Texas A&M gets it back over. Driving some tipping on the slide. Gutschken with the save. Free ball to A&M. And Perkins is wide. She wants a touch. She will get it.
To say that point was a bit sloppy on both sides. They have been giving their heart and soul for the last 2 hours. They have to be physically exhausted.
A whole season comes down to this 5th set. We're tied for the 5th time. Sarah Franklin just took her 60-second swing. Helmet stopped, but we play on. Furbringer trying to get tricky. Oh my gosh, they saved it. Perkins sent it over. But Devin Robinson on the angle. These rallies.
Incredible. Aggies crashing the floor every time. Look at 2 bodies flying just to get it back over the net and live another play.
I'm exhausted just watching them. Unbelievable effort, both sides.
Well, even though that was Wisconsin's point, Coach Morrison got up and said, let's go, let's go. I love it. Courtney.
A lot of energy on both sides, a lot of hustle. The swing from Helmuth. Crawford with the tip out of the middle, saved by Underwood. Orzel, kill.
Lola Schumacher, the libero for Wisconsin, is digging incredible balls that allow Charlie Furbringer to run either middle or pins. It doesn't matter, but the quality of her digs are really key.
Wisconsin hits 8 points, so they switch sides. Going to 15 with everything on the line in this 5th set. The winner will move on to our regional final on Sunday. Their opponent to be determined. We'll have Dayton against Nebraska for you about 30 minutes after this match concludes.
They're the Flyers getting ready for their first ever appearance in a regional semifinal. What a story that's been. Lexi Almodovar is so much fun to watch. She's got the bun there, that red little pony. She's a high flyer, no pun intended.
They'll be facing a Nebraska attack who is thoroughly balanced.
Nebraska is really dangerous on both sides of the ball, but they've got 5 attackers that are over 2 kills per set.
Little sugar to get pepped up, I think, for
Is that a cupcake?
I think
It
it's
is a cupcake.
She's dancing, feeling good, getting ready for what should be a big-time match for the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Again, that will start 30 minutes after this match concludes. Wisconsin up 8-6. If you're the Badgers, what's the conversation like here, the race to 15 points?
Stay disciplined, especially blocking at the net. Let your defense dig around you. Make sure you're taking care of your first contact and you're playing clean.
And if you're Jamie Morrison, Texas A&M is doing a great job keeping the ball alive, getting balls up, but you got to be able to convert some of those digs into good offensive swings. We haven't necessarily seen that in the last few points. Let's see if they can make a dig and then get a kill out of it in transition.
Franklin serving. Sarah Franklin with the ace out of the timeout.
We have not seen too many shanks from the Aggies, but Jamie Morrison tells her to shake it off. Next play.
And Texas A&M will take a timeout. Wisconsin up 9-6 now, a 3-0 run for the Badgers. Texas A&M hasn't been to a regional final, that's the round of 8, since 2001. Wisconsin experienced there. They have been there the last 7, or looking for their 7th straight regional final.
Well, Wisconsin's a mainstay. I mean, when you don't see them in a regional final, that's surprising and shocking to you. I think what Jamie Morrison and this Texas A&M team have done over the last 2 years has been so impressive, Holly. 13 wins, 2022, 16 wins in 2023, and now 20 plus in just his 2nd season. It's been a remarkable climb.
Jamie Morrison has athletes who bought in, and I think that's really special. There's programs across the country with so much talent. They need to buy into the culture, do the work, and it pays off. You're able to challenge a blue blood like Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is an experienced team. How have you seen that experience show up in this close match tonight?
I think Wisconsin's responded to the pressure that the Aggies have put on them. It hasn't been easy. They have lots of extended rallies. Lola Schumacher coming up with some fantastic digs to keep the ball off the floor, and then the block from Wisconsin has taken over when they needed it.
I feel like this has been a boxing match, right? Each team has thrown their punches, and Wisconsin's has withstood it at this point. Right now, they just threw the latest punch. Can Texas A&M come out of this timeout, side out, and respond?
Sarah Franklin just got an ace before that timeout. Lednicki dug up by Guchtikin, and the swing is wide. Madison was listening in on the Texas A&M huddle in that last timeout.
In the Texas A&M huddle, Logan Lednicki was looking every single one of her teammates in the eye and says, think about all the games we've been down and channel that comeback. We've got this, we're in this.
Perkins in the middle, saved by Schumacher. Helmuth with the tip. Where's Orzul just dumps it over, and Wisconsin needs 4 more points. They're on a 5-0 run.
And Wisconsin will not let the ball hit the floor. It is so hard for Texas A&M right now to score.
Orzul finding a little opening behind the setter who's blocking right front, Maddie Walk.
Texas A&M will use its final timeout. Badgers on a 5-0 run. Walk on the run, having to set that ball, but she does it to Logan Lednicki. That puts her at 20 kills.
What a swing from the back row. It almost looked like a front row attack from Lednicki.
And for the Aggies, they got out of that rotation with the setter in the front row.
Dan Thomas serving. Charlie Furbringer with the dump.
It's a big-time dump at a big-time moment.
It starts with a pass. Lola Schumacher gets under it, puts it in her setter's hands. Charlie Furbringer recognizes the middle blocker's hands weren't up, and she attacks it.
And she's able to because they've established that slide with Devin Robinson time and time again tonight. So you expect as a blocker to follow Robinson at that moment. She catches you looking, scores.
And we really haven't seen Charlie Furbringer try to dump on the second contact tonight.
To be fair, she doesn't need to because she has so many great hitters.
Yes.
Must be a nice luxury to have for both of these setters.
Lednicki finding success out of the back row.
I love the energy Logan Lednicki brings to this Aggie team. She just gives it right back to all her teammates every play.
Sarah Franklin can do it too out of the back row.
Such a sharp cross-body swing from Sarah Franklin on the bick, the pipe, whatever you want to call it, that middle back set. She's always an option no matter where she is on the court for this team.
Wisconsin 2 points away. Aggies on the run. They saved themselves out of it. Emily Helmuth.
Credit Maddie Walk for back bump setting that ball, giving it a little peek so Helmuth can take a nice aggressive rip at it for the Aggies.
The one-handed set to Booth in the middle. That drops in and a point for A&M.
And you love the pursuit from Lola Schumacher. She's doing her job trying to follow it to the line. Unfortunately, just gets a little bit too close and recognizes it's going to be out before she can get her body out of the way.
So Kelly Sheffield will call timeout as Texas A&M creeping up. They're within 3. Wisconsin just needs 2 points to win this match.
Wisconsin needs to make sure they communicate in serve receive. It's all about a pass right now.
3 players for Wisconsin in double figures, led by Sarah Franklin, who has taken 64 swings tonight.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that she's going to need some ice packs after this one, no matter which way it goes.
Or an ice bath.
I think a lot of players in this match are going to need an ice bath. We've seen players diving all over. "20 kills for Sarah Franklin.
She's just so lethal on this outside pin. She can go over top of blocks. She can mix in shots, tooling it there as you see. There she goes down the line, but her 4-to-4 swing is so lethal. As we mentioned and just saw, she can be a threat out of the backcourt. She swings there on the right, but I love that wrist-away cross-court shot that she goes inside the block time and time again. She knows it. She loves it. She's getting in the work here for the Wisconsin Badgers tonight.
9th time this season that she's had 20 or more kills in a match.
For Wisconsin, Sarah Franklin's in the back row. Carter Booth has been the other hot hitter for Wisconsin. She, Smrek, and Orzul are the 3 front row hitters for Wisconsin. Look for the ball to go to Carter Booth on a perfect pass.
Like we've seen from Wisconsin in set 5, you have to apply pressure if you're Helmuth here from Texas A&M service line. It's a high pressure situation, but you got to force Wisconsin out of system here.
They do. That is the tough serve that results in a free ball for A&M. Lednicki blocked. Humphrey blocked. And Logan Lednicki gets the point for the Aggies.
Credit Taylor Humphrey, the left side attacker for the Aggies. She kept a nice high swing to recycle it, didn't tip it, so that her team would get another swing in it, and that led to the Logan Lednicki swing and kill.
A&M is on a 4-1 run. They trailed 12-7.
Great block touch.
Lednicki powering it off of the Wisconsin block.
Everybody in this entire arena knows where the ball's going, and there's still no answer for Logan Lednicki.
She has ice in her veins. I mean, just hauling off and tooling that block.
How does she do it?
Well, I mean, she's unbelievably gifted, number one, but she's fearless. It's more a mindset at this point in a high-pressure situation.
She's swinging high and hard in that lefty angle that she's able to hit is really tough to read.
You have to have the mindset and the want to want the ball in these moments, and Logan Lednicki has done it every single step of the way for this season for Texas A&M, and she's delivering right now.
Logan Lednicki not recruited to come play at Texas A&M for Jamie Morrison. It was the coach before that, but she stayed. She trusted his vision for this program to get them back to the NCAA tournament. Could have gone in the transfer portal, but wanted to do something special at Texas A&M.
Jamie Morrison and his entire staff have been really impressive, and all the players wanted to play for this group. I think the culture, really important. You see the leadership, and Logan Lednicki is an Aggie from day one.
A 4-0 run for Texas A&M. A race to 15 points and a spot in the regional final. What's been happening for Wisconsin as A&M has gone on this run?
Well, I think that we've seen Helmuth do a really nice job from the service line. So it's forced him out of system a couple of times here. But with every single point that Texas A&M has scored on this run, you get a little bit tighter and tighter and tighter. You've got to haul off and put together a great point if you're Wisconsin. Be fearless in this moment. You've got Carter Booth in the front row. As Holly mentioned earlier, Sarah Franklin, not an option front row. They could go to her in the back row, but if you get that great pass, look for Charlie Furbringer to go to the middle.
Listen to the chant in the Devaney Center right now. Let's go Aggies. Furbringer goes middle with Booth. Feeder again. And it is match point Wisconsin.
I like the double up from Charlie Furbringer there.
Carter Booth is long, and at 6'7", she's got tons of range, able to get the kill in the second swing.
Sarah Franklin, dug up by Underwood. Lednicki, not done.
I mean, this is a home crowd, it feels like, for Texas A&M.
Second match point, Wisconsin. Booth behind the center. Lednicki. Sarah Franklin sending Wisconsin to the regional final. 7 straight appearances now in the regional final for the Badgers.